We're live.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back to MomCave Live.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. I can't see them.
We can't see them. What am I talking about?
You can see us, but not so great. Today we're going to talk about crazy things that kids say.
Yes. Particularly our kids, what they've said to us that made us laugh.
Inspired by a real incident today. My son said to me today, "I really like playing with Daddy more than you." And I was like, "Oh, really? But I think you like playing with me too, right?" And he said, "No, I just know Daddy better than I know you."
Oh.
I carried you in my body. I fed you from my body for over a year. You don't know him better than you know me. Anyway, so I know he didn't mean it.
Yeah, he didn't mean it. Just funny things kids say. They don't realize that they're hurting your feelings. Like, on Easter, we dressed up as a family, and I had on this really pretty yellow dress from Rent the Runway, and the next day, I was just in regular clothes. I had on lounge clothes for the house, tank top and shorts, and my youngest said to me, "Mommy, why don't you wear that pretty yellow dress?" I said, "Well, I don't wear that every day. That was just for Easter." She said, "'Cause this, not so pretty."
They're honest. They have no filter whatsoever.
No filter.
Mm-hmm. It's good, though. Sometimes I wish that my son could use his no filter in front of other people. We were on the bus one day, and the bus driver was just really grumpy and mean. So we get on the bus, we pay, and then he was like, "What is the matter with that man? Why is he so angry?" And the whole bus starts laughing.
That's hilarious.
The bus driver can't do anything because a 3-year-old said it.
Well, my oldest has a really heightened sense of smell.
That's a challenge.
Yeah. And we were on Governor's Island at one of those, like, kind of like Honey Wagon on movie sets type of bathrooms. Like, it's a trailer, but it's a really fancy one with steps up to it, and they had the running water. And those things aren't insulated or ventilated very well. And so we walk in, and there are people in the stalls, people waiting to go into the bathroom, and right away she says, "It smells like feet and pee! It smells like feet and pee!" And everybody just started busting out laughing. It was hilarious.
She's right. It does smell like feet and pee. At least she didn't say that like in your house. We have a cat, and every time the cat poops, my son is like, "I can't take it! It's so terrible!" It's very dramatic. But
cat poo and baby poo, not great smells.
Terrible smells. And yeah, they can become very pungent depending upon what the being ate. So, well, what about, like, have your girls ever said anything that was just really, really nice and sweet that surprised you?
Oh, I'm sure they did. But I'm trying to think.
You can't remember those as much.
I remember the ones that upset me or that are funny.
Right.
What's your son say?
He doesn't, we never really talked to him about the concept of God or birth or death or anything. And New York City apartments, you can hear the people in the hall talking. Okay, anyway, so we had never talked to him about those concepts. And then out of the blue, one day he said, "Before I came here, when I was with God, I decided that I was going to come to you and Daddy."
Oh, that is so sweet.
I know. It made me want to cry.
No.
So that's one of the sweet things. But yeah, most of these crazy things. He's in this stage where when he gets really angry at me, you know, because the other day I told him, "You can't play a computer game. That's a very special treat in our house to play a computer game." So I said, "No, we can't play a computer game today." Huge tantrum, throwing things, hitting things, you know, walls and stuff. I'm so angry. And then he said, "I want you to get another house. I'm going to live here with Daddy, and you move to another house by yourself."
Oh my gosh.
Great.
Nice.
So sometimes I wish I had another house.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Great.
Sometimes I dream about a whole nother room that I never discovered when we bought the apartment.
Yeah, that's just yours. No one knows about it.
You open up this closet door that's never been opened before. You're like, "Oh my gosh, it's a whole nother den. We never knew about this before."
I know.
Yeah, those are like New York City dreams.
More room for your shoes and clothes and yeah, totally. But I think the ideal situation that I fantasize about would be like in the same apartment building, the husband would have his own apartment, the wife would have her own apartment, and then like linking them would be the kid-friendly apartment,
right?
With some way, with monitors, so they'd be safe. So basically, then like you wouldn't have to agree on who's going to clean up when,
right?
Have those issues. You wouldn't have to agree on decorating. You wouldn't have to fight over closet space.
So it's like man cave, mom cave, kid cave.
Yeah, exactly. I want my own mom cave.
I want mine too.
Yeah. So speaking of Mom Cave, we have a screening coming up next week in New York City, if anybody would like to come. It's at a frozen yogurt place called Brooklyn Swirl, which is in Brooklyn. And it's on June 12th, and there'll be free frozen yogurt and a screening of Mom Cave. Yay! So if you want to come, I will put a link in the comments of the video, but it's hosted by Mommy R&R, which is a great new company that's making events for moms to have R&R. And her website is www.momrandr.blogspot.com, which I'll put down there. But that's June 12th, if anybody wants to come.
Great.
Yeah. And then this weekend, I went to the New York Baby Show. Crazy. It was really great.
Crazy good or crazy bad?
A little of both. It was huge, and there were just all these vendors and all the products that you never knew you needed.
Right.
Like, to some degree, I just stepped back, and I was like, wow, we are so lucky in this country that we have shows that we pay money to go to for people to tell us what we should buy. But there were some really cool products there, and some of them are going to be giveaways on future episodes of MomCave Live.
Do we have one today?
We have one today. Today we're giving away some car seat accessories from Britax. We have a Easy Cling window shade.
Nice.
It's hard to figure out how to let you all see this. And we have a Seat Saver waterproof liner.
We would have used this in Atlanta when my youngest threw up 3 times in the car seat. She apparently gets really car sick in hot weather.
No.
Yeah.
And speaking of smells and hot weather.
So yes, my youngest throws up, and then my oldest is like, "It smells like puke in here."
Oh no. Yeah, these are great because you can just take it out and wash it. And in the meantime, in your car trip, just put it in a plastic bag, seal it up.
Yeah, put it in the trunk.
Yeah, throw it out the window, buy another one. Yeah, but anyway.
We ended up lining ours with a Rent the Runway plastic bag from one of the accounts. It didn't really work that well. It's not made for that. So.
No, it's not made for that. Yeah, if you want to win these nice car seat accessories, which work with any car seat, of course, not just one for Britax.
Yes.
Leave us a comment. What should we have them comment about?
The silliest, funniest thing your child has said to you that made you laugh.
Totally. The craziest thing your kid has said. Hopefully not like mine. It's things, like get another apartment. Yeah. One other thing that he said, this is one of my favorites, I have to say. When I was potty training him, he was he was almost to it. And I said, so do you know what you'll get if you go the whole day without peeing in your diaper and only peeing on the potty? I was thinking like a chocolate. He goes, an iPad? No. Wow. I don't even have an iPad.
We have the first generation iPad, and there are all these apps that the kids want, and when we try and upload them, they're like, oh, this iPad cannot handle that app. It's really old. And so my girls know now that we need to upgrade. She's like, the oldest, like, Mommy, we need to get the latest version of the iPad so I can get that Dora the Explorer or whatever.
Oh,
like,
no.
Yeah, I hate that you know that.
I hate it so much. Do you see what you're doing to us, Apple? It is. The computer games and the TV and the apps are like crap. Yeah. So we've been dealing with that a lot lately, like I said, with the whole computer game tantrum. It's like he whines so much to get the computer game, then he plays it, and it's really great and educational. But then when I say it's over, just like mayhem. So it's made me decide, think that he may never have any computer games. So that's what I told him. That's what caused the tantrum. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he'll learn.
I hope so. Anyway, I think we're about coming up on our time.
I think so.
Yeah, we have a lot more wine to drink, but you don't want to watch that. That's boring for you. Let's see. Tuesday, we're going to have a new episode of Blabbermom coming out. It's a funny one. And then we'll do MomCave Live remotely on Thursday. We're going to do a Google Hangout. And if anybody wants to join us, let us know. We would love to have a guest. And, yeah, subscribe so you don't miss videos. We put new videos out every week. And in a couple of weeks, we'll have a new show. Not a couple of weeks. More than a couple of weeks. We're going to have a new show. About a month, called Slummy Mummy. But until then, we have Double Leche and Blabbermom and this MomCave Live.
All right.
So, yeah, if you're in New York City, don't forget about June 12th. 3 frozen yogurts.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, we'll see you in a week.
Cheers.
Cheers.